Regarding the FARS assignment, I wanted to give a little bit more of an introduction as far as locating that data and then the actual querying when you reach that data. You can feel free to just Google the FARS NHTSA link or a path to that data through the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website, who holds that data, is on the www.nhitsa.gov research and data link. And then if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see there are many different kinds of data available. Our interest here is in the fatality analysis reporting system. And just to give you a little bit of an introduction to this, there are a few different options here. There is an option to download the actual raw FARS data sets. And we won't be doing that in this class, but that is it's a commonly used and well-recognized national data source for fatal crash events in the U.S. And you can see that there's a little note here on when it was released. It's usually about mid-year the following year. There are different formats which you can download this data in. And again, these are at the occupant level as far as the observations in these databases. So they're pretty substantial, but you're certainly welcome to download those or take a look at those, parse it maybe to the state or area of your interest or for your topic. Just wanted to point that out in case you wanted to bring that into Excel or SAS or R or something along those lines to work with that data, or SPSS if that's what your preferred software is. Okay, so going back to the main FARS page, if we go into the query system, this allows you to customize your own tables with this FARS query data, or there are already some set queries in here, and you can look at those in different form and fashion. This first one is just a broad overview showing you fatal crashes by year. You can copy and paste this into an Excel table if you want to look at a specific one of these trends. You can also click on these additional tabs to get some information such as a specific state. Here we're looking at fatalities in North Dakota in 2006. View, here's the option to download that or export it. Then additionally, there are some details here about North Dakota you can look at regarding what types of crashes and the vehicles involved in those crashes. You can also look at information about the occupants in those crashes. There's things specific to truck-related, pedestrian, non-motorist type of information. There's a tab on alcohol, and then additionally one on restraints. I'm not an unlimited, but there's a wide variety of information you can pull out of here. Again, you can look at the U.S. or individual states specifically. If you want to look at a group of states, that's when you have to start to download those separately and combine them, or start to work in that query tool. The other thing I wanted to mention here was, as I pointed out earlier, this query tool that allows you different options. The options are really associated with the level of detail you're looking at. If you're just kind of looking for broader trends, option 1 will usually suffice. If you're looking for specific things about pre-crash factors, vehicle or crash level factors in addition to the person, then you're going to want to look at that option 3. And the easiest way to really know which option you want to look at is to just go in and see which of the variables are available in those different query options. And again, these are all based on some subset of that raw data that I pointed out when we entered the FARS website, showing you can download that data and just work with it in its raw format. On that first page, there were also the manuals and definitions for the FARS data if you're actually going to go in and work with it rather than using these queries that have been set up for you. to just use in a standard fashion. There are also some publications to the degree that they may be specific to your area of interest. You may want to take a look at those. If you have any questions or you have trouble finding those crashes, again, I kind of wanted to just mostly show you that you could download that information directly into an Excel spreadsheet, and you don't have to go through that query tool to get some of these main kind of trend type of information pieces. So keep that in mind. Again, here's your export tool. If you have any additional questions,